In the months after Sam Talbot was declared missing in action, life in Miller's Crossing didn't stop. It just moved differently. People walked slower. The Talbot house stayed quieter. Emily drifted through her days like someone carrying invisible weight. Ben tried to keep the family steady, but he was grieving his brother just as deeply as Emily was grieving the man she had hoped to marry. There was no moment when things changed, no spark, no accidental touch. Just the long stretch of time, the kind that wears people down and pushes them toward the only company that understands their silence. Historically, this happened often. Families of missing soldiers formed deep bonds, sisters with fiancés, mothers with brothers-in-law, friends with widows. Not out of disloyalty, but out of survival. War didn't just take soldiers, it rearranged the lives of everyone left behind. Emily visited the Talbots almost every day. At first, it was to sit with Sam's mother, to keep her from breaking apart. Ben would walk her home in the evenings, not saying much, just being present, because presence was the only comfort either of them had. They cried in different ways. Emily quietly, with her face in her hands. Ben privately, behind closed doors, his grief buried under the expectation that he had to stay strong for everyone else. Over months, their conversations slowly grew softer, longer, more honest. Not romantic, just human. Emily would say, "I don't know how to move forward." Ben would answer, "I don't either, but we have to try." And one evening, as autumn settled over Miller's Crossing, Emily fell apart in Ben's arms. Not out of love, but out of exhaustion. She had tried for months to live with a grief that didn't end. Ben held her like someone who understood that pain intimately. Because he did. From moments like that, a bond grew, slowly, quietly, without intention. The town noticed first. People whispered, not unkindly, just curious. Two young people, both shattered, leaning on each other more and more. Ben resisted the idea. Emily resisted it more. For both of them, even acknowledging it felt like betrayal. But time doesn't ask permission. During the winter, Emily began wearing a small ring. Not flashy, not bright. A simple band that Ben offered one evening after months of shared sadness and unavoidable closeness. Before he asked, he told her the truth. "This isn't me trying to take Sam's place. This is me not wanting you to face the world alone." Emily cried for a long time. Not because she didn't care for Ben, but because she still carried Sam in her heart and always would. Ben told her that was okay. He carried Sam too. Their engagement wasn't a celebration. There was no party, no music, no dancing. Just two young people agreeing to carry each other through the grief that wouldn't let go. For the Talbot parents, the news was bittersweet. They missed Sam with every breath, but they could see the goodness in Ben and the quiet devotion he had shown Emily from the moment the telegram arrived. Life had moved on, not because they wanted it to, but because time insisted. What none of them knew, not Emily, not Ben, not the Talbots, was that deep in Vietnam, Sam Talbot was alive and fighting his way back to them. By the time he returned, the world he left behind would not be the world he stepped into. And nothing, absolutely nothing, would ever be the same again.